We move on to the second speaker of the day. The pathway chosen by this speaker is presentation mastery, and today he will be giving his level 2 project 3, an oh my bad, level 3 elective project, which is to inspire your audience. The purpose of this elective and this project is for the member to practice writing and delivering a speech that inspires others. The purpose of this speech is for the member to inspire the audience. Yes. CK Ballal, are you credible? Are you credible, CK Ballal?
Dear Toastmasters and friends, if I ask you, are you credible? You turn around and say, what kind of question is this? Do you really mean to ask such a question? But think about it. How highly do we rate ourselves as being credible? In our country, we don't have credibility as a very high index of someone. Merriam Webster Dictionary defines credibility as someone being believable or worthy of trust. We don't rate this very highly. If the seeds are not sown at an early stage in life, how can we hope to reap a rich harvest of credibility? Let me narrate an anecdote to you from maybe about 3 decades ago. My daughter Sumedha was about 8 years old then, and my son Paritosh was 3 years younger to her. One day I come from work and I say to them, "Hey, children, Apollo Circus is in town. How about going to circus this Sunday?" And they say, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Very good." And I say, "Okay, done." Come Sunday morning, it's my cricket day. I go out for cricket, and a few beers down the drain, the circus is out of my mind. I'm not out of my mind, however, and I do go home, but then I see the sullen faces of Sarah, my wife, and my 2 kids. Did they go to circus that day? Hmm. And what happened? This rubbed in rather too well into my son, Paritosh. When he was in his early teens, he says to his mother, "Amma, I'm going out on my pedal bike and I'll be back in a tick." Tick turns to talk, talk, and he's nowhere to be seen. And I'm back home from work. And I said, "Where's Paritosh?" He said, "Ask yourself." And then Paritosh walks in. And I said, "What about your credibility, Paritosh?" He says, just as I'm ready to box his ears, he says, "What about yours, Papa?" And that is the day when a great sense dawned on me. I said to myself, there's no point being a hero at work, being a very credible professor. Charity begins at home, doesn't it? So I stopped being, dare I say, a promising father, but a father who really became promising. I didn't forget birthdays, I didn't forget anniversaries, and I was there. If I said I'll buy something, a Lego for my son or a nice dress for my daughter, I did that, and I became an apple of their eye. If all this sounds rather mundane to you, it's not really that much, is it? Because only when the seeds of credibility are sown at an early stage in life do they nurture them. We nurture credibility. You could be a student, a speaker, a leader, a professor, a homemaker, or a shirt sleeved rolled up ordinary worker. Credibility is important for everyone. Research shows that there are four types of credibility. Four types of credibility. The first being the presented credibility. The next is the credibility that is initial credibility. And then there is the one that is derived. And then finally, there is terminal credibility. The initial credibility is the one about you which travels faster than you. People know about you even before they see you. There are several examples like that in the Toastmasters, like, you know, great mentors, great speakers, Urmila Shetty, professor of English. We have them amongst ourselves. We have the queen of humor, Veera Katpitia, my friend. There's Maria di Costa. There's so many of them, and the meticulous MNPI. Then we come to what is known as the presented credibility that comes with your biodata. People talk about you, professor of surgery, professor of neurosurgery, and this, that, and the other. And you have to maintain that. That is the presented credibility which the MC presented. The one that is really important is what is known as the, the credibility that you achieve, the people that you remember from history. People like Mahatma Gandhi, people like Mother Teresa and Martin Luther King. They toiled all their lives to achieve that. But you must remember that a little faltering here and there tarnishes them. Remember about the experiments of truth by Mahatma Gandhi. But then what we all live for is a terminal credibility, which your listeners take with you, your friends adore you for, your family treasures and cherishes. And that's what gets written on your epitaph. So if I said to you, would you like to be credible? How would you feel if someone said to you, hey, what a incredibly credible chap. Nice one to know. That makes you feel good, doesn't it? So my mind goes back to the same question. Are you credible? Do you want to be credible? I certainly know that all of us want to be Toastmasters.